Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Welcome to everyone else joining in on the video for our continued playthrough of Death Stranding. Appreciate y'all being here. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of it. So last time we were off, we had to get the Cairo printer, I'm pretty sure, for Mr. Hancock over here.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Roger that. What does it want me to make? I think I do need to make boots if I remember correctly. So we'll go ahead and make a pair real quick. But I think that's really all I need. Orders for Sam. So I think if it has this line through it, that means it's like a main mission. So with that in mind, I want to check this out real quick. We're probably going to do construction bridge and then collection cargo, ruin factory.
Hey, Sam, mind doing me a favor? There's a bridge that needs building over a river just outside that distro center. It's too deep to ford, and we'd like a long-term solution. The foundation's already been laid, and everything required to finish the job should be in storage. All you need to do is carry the remaining materials to the construction area and use them to complete the bridge. If it turns out there isn't enough there for our needs after all, you'll have to come up with the rest on your own. I know you've got a lot on your plate right now, but remember, this bridge will make your life easier too.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Do I need to fabricate anything? No, I don't think so. Is that heavy? Okay, we'll put that in my back then. Wait, how much metal is it?
Order assigned.
There we go. They even each other out. Didn't look like I had far to go, so.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
How much do I need? Those two? Okay. Let's confirm that. There you go. Construction complete. Distance doesn't matter. S rank, that's what we like to see. Alright.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use.
Oh, we can upgrade it. With what? Metal and Cairo Crystal. Well, I got this metal on me. And I got some Cairo Crystal. Can I do one at a time? It's not much, but it's something. It lightens
Just so
my
you know,
load.
Sam, distro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment. You can also take what you need to build structures. That said, there are limits to what each facility can spare. Check their terminals to see what they are.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam, got a new order for you. Another delivery to make and a knot to link up. Check the terminal when you have a moment.
Huh? Oops, not what I meant to press. Yeah, the wind farm. What about this one?
Did you see the ridge to the east of the distro center? Well, up top is an old decommissioned factory. Abandoned, we thought. Until we spotted mules making themselves at home among the ruins. We need to know what they're up to, but getting inside won't be easy. Fortunately, a few days ago, we observed them taking cargo out of the facility and prepping it for transport. If we can secure that cargo for analysis, we might gain some insight into their plans. And that's where you come in. The cargo is situated near the factory entrance. All you have to do is grab it and bring it back to the distro center. As always, stealth would be our preferred approach, but you'd best be ready to fight if they catch you. Make sure you're well prepared before you head out.
Yeah, I'm down to do that. That sounds pretty fun. I'm good.
We're issuing you a maser gun. This close-range, non-lethal weapon incapacitates hostiles with a powerful electrical burst. Bear in mind that it requires battery power to function. You should visit the firing range to familiarize yourself with it. Use the terminal to head to the range whenever you like.
So put that on the tool rack. Oops. Some of this stuff I really don't need, so PCC, I have multiple ladders and climbing anchors. Been kind of like over prepared and I haven't needed it at this point in time. Wait, my bad. I didn't even put those in my locker. Climbing anchor, PCC, climbing anchor. There we go.
Order assigned. beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
You know what? We might want to familiarize ourselves with this weapon first.
Use of weapons is prohibited.
Let's go to the firing range. Learn a thing or two. Welcome to the firing range. Here you can try out weapons arranged behind Sam and experiment with their various capabilities. Once you've picked up a weapon, hold 1 and press the direction to equip it. Access terminal, take part in true to life drills. Okay, let's just go. Destroy all targets. Royal targets, make your way to the goal area. Point deduction for destroying blue targets. Okay, pretty simple. Wait, was that a blue target or no? I'm so confused. Oh no. Oh shoot. Very good. It wasn't too bad, but it's also the easiest difficulty. Ah, just a A? You have been awarded Expert Handler. More successful deliveries will earn you greater trust and respect. You have or maybe it said likes, I don't know. You have reached miscellaneous grade 20. You will now receive more likes. Yeah, we gotta retry that. I'm better than that. Just a A? No. We can't do that. Why did I slip? Well. Alright, we're retrying. go. How about now? Give me that S rank, baby. What? What do I gotta do to get an S on that? Okay. Try out the next drill. Eliminate all mules. Macer gun. As long as I get a... Is that enough to knock him out? Oh. That was not the move. Alright. We came in a little too hot, I think. A little too big for our own britches. Okay, so I just have to keep holding it down. There we go. But now they're still all alerted. Oh, shoot. Why is this guy not down yet? There we go. What is it gonna be, like a B rank? NA, I'll take it. Bridges has provided the following new hologram data. Luden's duck yellow. Actually, I want to. Oh, no. Why can't I see my cuff link? Yeah, you get a bonus if you do. Perfect stealth. Alright, Snake, this is a stealth mission. What? That's not what I wanted to do. How do I stealth mission him? I forgot. Like, oh, I think I have to hold right trigger. Or not right trigger, right on the mouse button. Yeah. Well, there goes my perfect stealth. Can I parry? Alright, we'll retry it one more time, folks. What? quick. Alright, we just got the one last dude now. Let's go get him. What kind of movement he's gonna make? Burning time here. That was quick. That was very close. Let's get out of here. Is that perfect stealth? It better have been. Hell yeah. There you go, the S rank. No. Compete with other players for the best drill results. In ranked drills, you compete against other players for the highest total score. The exact specifications of each ranked drill may vary from event to event. At the end of each event, medals and special banners are awarded for those who have achieved the best results. Now let's go put my head in the bucket. Oh, jump through the window, come on. Not my best time. At the end of an event, your final ranking will be determined and you earn rewards based on ranking. Blah blah blah. Via the cuff link in order the rank followed by the view rankings. Damn, so I suck. Alright, I think I got the gist of the firing range.
Beginning scan.
Hot little
Have a
boy,
pleasant
use your
journey.
climbing anchor. Hell yeah. to participate in rankings and compare your performance. Let others take a ranked order and attempt to drill at the firing range. With these events are available, your final ranking will be determined. Blah blah. Your reward you will receive depending on your ranking. Your ranking will be affected by other players' results. Your new rank is available. Materials required for structure upgrade. Okay, yep, I know that. You can see how many materials are available at a given facility by moving the cursor over the corresponding icon. Okay. If I highlight over, okay, I see that. How do I see my rank? Here we go. Oh, okay, this just gives you the percentile. Seven Samurai, classic work of Akira Kurosawa. Magnificent Seven, Hollywood classic. Okay, interviews. It's from 3 years ago. We're just going to read the key points. Necrosis in the ancient Egyptians' view of life and death. The Egyptians believed that we humans were composed of two elements, the Ha and the Ka, the body and the soul. The Egyptians believed death not to be an instantaneous change of state, but a process by which the soul moves from one realm to the other. What Dr. Hartman was talking about. The process itself is changed thanks to the Death Stranding. In a normal order of things, when death occurs, the soul vacates the body and passes into the seam. From there, it transitions to the beach, only then on to the world of the dead. But after the stranding, a soul that has already made its journey to the beach may attempt to return to its body in this world. It was hard to believe at first, but the process of necrosis provided the proof with phenomena it was difficult to deny. This is why it is imperative that we burn the bodies of the dead. The bodies must be destroyed to sever the link with the soul. Only then will the soul be free to journey to the world beyond. The word chiral comes from the Greek kir, meaning hand, compared to the left to the right. It seems both are both size and shape. Yes, similar in both size and shape. Now face your palms away from you and place one hand over the other. Their shapes do not overlap exactly. Well, place your palms together and voila, a match. It is as if one hand is in the mirror image of the other, but again, if you were to actually compare the mirror image and the hand itself, you would see the two are not identical. This is the essence of chirality, the state in which the mirror image of the shape does not match the original. It has been theorized that BTs are mirror images of ourselves. Mirror images of ourselves where we exist in the same point in time and space. Our shape is where would not overlap neatly onto one another, save in reflection, and when our particles meet their opposites, a void out occurs. The new form of communication we have devised utilizes beaches, which are akin to mirror reflecting this world and the other, hence the term chiral network. New form of communication we have devised utilizes beach. Okay. I was trying to understand, like, what do the numbers mean, you know? Okay. Let's get on out of here. Oh, wait. I just need to check. Oh, that's the manual for tips and stuff. I should probably read some of these. If a mule steals your cargo, so the cargo will be stored in a post box somewhere in hostile territory, including your personal effects will be dumped elsewhere. I actually want to see some stuff. Do they have info on BTs? Note to the warning produced by the dig when you encounter opening cufflinks. If set to first time, the extent warning will only appear. Okay. Holding your breath will make it hard for BTs to detect you while you are moving, but be careful when your endurance gauge is depleted. Sam will be forced to take a deep breath once he stops holding in. Holding your breath will drain your endurance. Pass out if you keep holding your breath after endurance gauge has been depleted. Okay, how far do we actually have to go?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Pick up some more of this for sure.
Nice. There we go.
Got a post box. Let's have some lost Kogra.
Nice. There we go.
Let's go see what this cargo's all about. Can I take that? And then just deliver it? Easiest delivery I ever made. Where's capital in that city? How far am I from it? No, we'll deliver it straight to the city. We got time.
There we go.
I feel like I'm gonna get full on supplies before I even get to where I need to go. When the box is displayed delivery terminals, box icon at the bottom right of the delivery terminal menu means there's cargo in that facility's private locker. I'm gonna pick up this stuff here. Not that, but right up there. And then bring them to where they need to go.
Too close. Steady. Ah.
Just a little, nice little stroll. Leisurely so.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
We're almost there. Yeah, I'm gonna start delivering specific cargo to its specific locations. Which is a lot. It's like, it seems like it's gonna be a lot more work, but I feel like knowing Hideo, it's gonna be worth the trek.
Sam, he's our man. Hey! Anybody home? Hello? Hello?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Make the delivery. How can I deliver this? Is that supposed to go to Capital? Not. That's supposed to go to the way station. What in the hell? Deliver lost cargo. Oh, there we go. It's returning lost cargo. Okay. I think I did it right.
The legend returns. How you doing, Sam? You trying to put the rest of us to shame? Fine by me.
Oh no, I wanted to deliver it directly to that place though.
See you around.
Well, okay.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Whoa, what was that destroyed? Let's go to Capital Not. This has to go to Capital Not. Capital Not. Cap. I'm gonna take all these to Capital Not City.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
And then on our way back, we'll hit that mule camp and deliver that cargo.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
Oh shit, there's a time elapse thing. I forgot about that. I might get a bad rank on this, but I already picked up this cargo, so we're gonna take it to capital. Try to cut through those mountains.
Skin on my teeth.
Kinda interested to see what that is up there.
Yeah.
Beginning scan. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
What's this?
You there. Bridges wants you.
Who said that?
God damn it.
We're gonna rest a second. Alright, I think that's enough of nap time for Sam.
Alright, feeling good.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Almost there.
This could be catastrophic. You know, this might be a good time for a ladder. Okay. Go on up. Come on, we got this. Keep climbing. Gotta find the sweet spots. So,
Sam,
can I
You should be coming up on that cargo.
tie
And
him
a
up?
boatload of mules, no doubt. Stay out of sight and try not to make too much noise if they're within earshot. We don't want this going sideways.
Well, a little too late for that. No, it's not what I meant to do. Oh, it goes down. Damn it. We'll be back. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got such a far way to go. Rock looks cool. Any particular reason? Oh my god. Almost fell off that cliff. That's where I gotta go. It's inside at least.
Nice.
Not too much longer now. Let's see. 800 meters. It's also like up and down hills. Jump up. Footwear almost ruined. Damn, that quickly? Oh, it's still got some life in them. Yeah, maybe Igor shouldn't have died, and then we could have been friends. He said to get himself dragged away by VT though, bro. Shameful. We're actually almost there now.
Nice.
Hey! Hello!
Can I get a taxi ride back to my location? That'd be great. So close, yet so far.
Begin scan. Scanning bridges.
No.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I wasn't paying attention.
Welcome to Capital, not City. Proceed to distribution center.
Alright, baby, you can chill out now. Oh shoot, that's closer than I thought. Give our Sam
Decontaminating
a
suit.
shower and
Footwear
whatnot.
condition poor. Replacement is advised.
Okay, return that. Take all that. I don't need that. I don't want it anymore.
Thanks for the delivery. Gotta say,
Got it, man.
I really appreciate you going the extra mile.
Well, I didn't do anything for that lost backup fuel. It was just there. Okay, some of the facility's bandwidth has been shared with Sam. Fantastic.
Hey, I got something for you.
What you got? Oh shit, that's actually pretty dope.
Thanks. Take care. Good work.
Sam, managed to get that bonus, huh? Wear it with pride. That hat's reserved for Bridges staff who've gone above and beyond. Head on down to your private room if you want to see how it fits.
Or I could just put it on here. The cap, beloved of the Bridges staff, that slightly reduces stamina consumption when worn. It can be customized in your private room. Bridges members take great pride in their caps and consider them a mark of their talents having been recognized by the organization.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Pretty sweet hat, not gonna lie. Dude's probably zonked from carrying all that cargo.
Good morning, Sam.
Okay, we got some new mail and stuff. A weird glowing object in Capital Knot City. Hey Sam, have you heard the latest rumors out of Capital Knot City? People have been seeing some kind of weird glowing thing up on the rooftops near the isolation ward. Seems it's a Ka, the part of the human that doesn't turn into a BT. That's what people are saying anyway. Apparently there was a common sight back in the old days, back before the Stranding. I mean, story goes there was lost souls wandering around. One of my pals tried to take a closer look, see what's what, but he couldn't find anything. I'm sure you could do better if you put your mind to it though, right? Huh. I mean, I'll check that out. Egyptian mummies, pyramids, etc. From 3 years ago. At what point can it be said that man truly understands what it meant to die? It would seem reasonable to suggest that it was when he began to bury his dead, a practice which originated with the Neanderthals. In a way, one might say that our growing understanding of death drove our development as a species, our fear of it, our attempts to conquer it. Why? It could be argued our entire history revolves around these obsessions. Take the Great Pyramids of Egypt and the tomb of the ancient emperors of China. The more powerful the person, the bigger and grander their final resting place. Or, to posit a more radical theory, could the very concepts of power and society themselves have emerged solely to facilitate the creation of such monuments, such challenges to the finality of death? Either way, and leaving behind something they hoped might endure through the ages, the builders of these edifices believed that they too might live on forever. The mummies of the Egyptians are another means by which man sought to fulfill this desire to escape the finality of death. They were created that the spiritual self, the Ka, would have a physical vessel, or Ha, in which could return. I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, but the Sokushibutsu, or the mummified monks of Buddhism, are similar in this respect. However, the monks in question aim to transition straight from life to Buddhahood, in other words, to forgo death altogether. But now that the beach has brought us in direct contact with the world beyond, our relationship with death must further evolve. The next stage into our understanding is upon us. Corals of the Seam from 3 years ago of Hartman again. Life began in the ocean, and as it evolved, it graduated to the land. At least this is what is believed until recently. To creatures of the sea, the land is a harsh and unforgiving place. Given this, what could possibly have compelled these organisms to make such a drastic transition? Consider that fossils of the first fish to adapt themselves to land have been found in regions with unusually large tidal range. Could it be that these creatures developed legs in order to move swiftly, return to safety at the sea when stranded? Could their evolutionary leap that have been triggered by this traumatic experience? If so, could similar circumstances have been shaped to the evolution of the coral-like organisms that inhabit the seam, and driven them to develop an ability to live between life and death, between time and timelessness? Coral is, after all, an older than any organism of land, and hardly enough to have weathered the mass extinction of 540 million years ago. And it is a life form upon which many other organisms rely for survival. Bearing all this in mind, one could argue the ability to survive in the seam is indicative of a profound evolutionary leap. Cryptobiotes. We call these bugs cryptobiotes. They were recorded in reference books and databases back before the Death Stranding, but no one ever thought to give them a proper classification, so cryptobiotes they stayed. Their name for the process of cryptobiosis, which means hidden life. When environmental conditions get too harsh or resources too scarce, cryptobiotes can shut down their metabolic processes and enter an almost death-like state in order to survive. The tardigrades and sleeping chironomids, God, I can't read, are capable of this too. But cryptobiotes are on a whole other level. They can survive anything and anywhere, even on the beach or in the seam. And they aren't capable of prolonging only their own lives. Humans who eat these acquire limitless resistance to timefall too. You won't find them lying around just anywhere though. You need to know where to look. Not many people even knew they existed until recently, so next to no research has been done. But now that their beneficial properties have been recognized, I'm willing to bet that they'll play an important role in helping us understand the beach, the Death Stranding, and everything else. Okay. Probably, gonna get copyright claims if I play any of these. Midyear's the one who did that Man Who Sold the World cover for Metal Gear Solid 5. Thought I could edit this. Nice. Hope you recycled that, bro. Oh, I can change my color on this now. Oh, for this. Water intake, beer intake, degree of fatigue, cryptobiote intake.
EX grenade number 1.
Oh, it's a lot of pee.
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. Another of our new EX grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about running out.
Okay.
EX grenade number 0.
Alright, enough of that. That's so loud. Okay. And that's all I needed to do for now. Alright, folks. I do think this might be a good a spot as any, though, for us to leave it off for the evening. And then you can also stay tuned for the next episode of our Death Stranding playthrough, where we will actually go up and ahead to completing our task to the Rune Factory. But yeah, as always, appreciate y'all stopping by, watching the video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.